Yeah, we find her, the beautiful girl we've been missing. We wanna have her kissing. We find her, now we in love. Say go so, the remix.
DMB, Tuck Spice, remix.
Now if I had to lose you like a bad phone connection, I'd change my game to get a better reception. Sit back, let's start this interaction. Don't fight the feelings, just a chain reaction. Your heart won't give you the wrong instructions. Like my GPS, yes I got the right direction. We gotta merge together like a road intersection. Last stop is gonna be my love and affection. I ain't like the mother dudes, they wanna call you shorty, but I'ma call you a beautiful girl. I took your picture home, my mama saw it, she's a very, very beautiful girl. I wanna put you in my video, cause you're so beautiful. You're a beautiful girl. So when you hear us on your radio, turn up your stereo. It's beautiful girl.
Gotta find a shorty who's worth of a lady. It's nice but maybe doesn't look like 40. It's taking a little time. I wasn't saying no signs, any traces of my baby. Who's gonna be my baby? But I thought I'm gonna take my time with things to go off an eye. I saw a shorty passing by. She's got this very pretty smile. It was right at the pen station. I tried to make a conversation, holding her arms, feeling so charmed. I felt the sensation. It's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Now I realize I found me a beautiful girl. She's a model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it by. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, a killing eye. I found me a beautiful girl.
Body me LP, oh yeah,
My wish came true when I saw you, girl. God must have blessed me with your beauty, girl. Looking so right from your head to your toe. Shaped like a cocoa bottle with a smile of a queen. My queen to be, you my destiny. Got a body of a goddess with your beauty. I'm impressed and I'm never in distress. Come on over and be mine. Been searching for a man and now all the cats keep looking to mine. With a sexy walk and a sexy talk. She must be from the planet called the sexy world. I know I ain't tripping, better yet I'm thinking put a ring on the finger. We look good together. Take your place in my heart with your beauty. I'ma say that I'll never turn away. Who would think I'm in love?
Such the way she smiles at me just really makes me weak. The way she speaks to me just really make me go so weak. Keep staring in her eyebrows. All I kept on saying is wow. If you touch as a breeze at night, all I really want in my life. Oh yeah, it's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Fine brown eyes. I found me a beautiful girl. She's my model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, killing tight. I found me a beautiful girl. Yeah, beautiful girl. Beautiful girl, yeah. Beautiful girl.
Damn. Money. You seen her? Hot Ice. Have you seen her? LP. Have you seen her? I'ma go over to Tux Bites. I know you've probably seen her. He has a lot of beautiful girls with him. Tux, it's DMB, baby. Look.
Beautiful.
I look for a while, but I can't seem to find a beautiful girl so I can make her mine. Time after time, I've been searching for a while, but every girl I meet never seems worthwhile. What can I do? I pray to God for an answer. I feel pains in my heart like cancer, and when I find her, I'm gonna romance her. Lace several presents and gifts. Call me Santa Claus. I make a heartbeat pause. That's my girl, homeboy, not yours. The girl of my dreams, she's more than I ever thought. Show me ass and culture. I think I'm getting punked. She's what I really want, so I'ma go get her. Since I'm a go getter, you know I'm gon' get her. And I will give her the world. Anything for my beautiful girl.
Psych. Ooh, it's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Fine brown eyes. I found me a beautiful girl. She's my model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, killing time.
that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.
Man of prestige. Ha! Now this guy win. Now you win. Now you win today. Now you win. Now you win. I agree. Man of prestige. Now man you be.
I'm sure some people will be jealous now the way I talk about Ola. But I have learned a lot from him. That's why I keep telling you to follow him. If you don't follow Man of Prestige, now you know.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Men of Prestige. This is Ola coming to you live from my Empire Pro Studios. I hope you're doing well. How's everyone doing? What's going on, D-Love? What's going on, Natu? How on a day? D-Love say, yeba. Welcome. All right, area. So we got a couple of things to talk about today. Today's going to be a big show. All right, we have a few things to talk about. So I can't wait to share what we got going on. But first, let's do some house rules as usual. Shout out to all my sponsors: Mo Fresh, Richie, Life with Natu, Adesua, Film Girl, where have you been now? Tima, where have you been? Show Mama, Gora's Corner, D Love, of course. I appreciate you all for always supporting the platform. I'm looking for today's sponsor. I haven't had a sponsor in a while, but you know, the likes are also sponsorships. So we're seeing the numbers are showing regardless, you know. But I want to say thank you. Feel free to support the platform for as low as 99 cents. Okay. I think right now this month we're up to 139. Oh, great. Awesome. All right. So this is what we do here. We talk about relationships. Okay. We basically use trendy topics to extract relationship based lessons, particularly from our self-power, social, seduction, attraction, emotional intelligence standpoint. Okay, and that's what we do here. Okay, we just basically try to extract, and we have fun too, you know. We just try to have fun. Okay, creating content and just talking. Okay, all right. So, and if you haven't downloaded the books, you can download the book. Well, this one for now, and this one is in less than 30 days away. You know, you get on the waiting list by simply going to loveandprestige.com. That's where you want to go. Where is it? There you go. Loveandprestige.com is where you want to go for that. Okay, so if you want access to those books, they're absolutely free download. Okay, do me a favor, hit that like button, share, subscribe. Let's turn up your notifications. Help me hit that like button so we can ping everyone else into the room. All right, and shout out to everybody that's been watching replays and stuff like that. I want to say thank you to all of you. All right, so with that being said, we do have some topics to talk about today. We're going to talk about this RYANSHAZIER guy. Oh, wahala. We might see some screenshots talk and stuff, you know, but let's see if we can get to this today and be on time. I do plan to finish on time today. The pre-launch starts tomorrow. Okay, we do have some special guests that we'll be bringing up, that will be hanging out with us starting tomorrow. So make sure whatever you do, you don't miss that. Okay, whatever you do, please do not miss starting tomorrow's show. We have are you gonna get tired on me? We have a 30-day show, about 28 days, okay, of some sort. Are you gonna get tired? Okay, it's gonna be packed with a lot of value. This red flag of a thing is causing chaos everywhere. Okay, so try not to miss it out. Okay, either way, we have a library here, so you can always watch at any time. But you know, the live experience hanging out with you is the best. Nothing beats that, you know. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have one of my pastors here, Nero Adeyemi, Pastor Charles. Yeah, he's one of my friends, so he's gonna be sharing with us on Holy Married Crisis. Okay, and of course on Sunday I have my sister. I haven't corrected this yet. It's December 3rd. The dates are correct. I'm gonna have Natsu hanging out with us, and then on December 4th, we have somebody scheduled. His name is Stephen Williams. Okay, we'll see how that goes. And then we have Pastor K and Sister Sade. These are my brothers and sisters. I've known them for a long time, long before the pastor thing. So these are regular people, regular people. All right. Let me see here. Hold on one second now. Let me first of all shout out my sister here, D Love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for starting off the show. Help me start off the show properly. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So yeah. So we have that, and then we're going to have This Is Family. We're gonna have renowned journalist Oladimeji Abitogun here on December 11th. We're going to have renowned journalist. Let me take that back. Renowned journalist High Chief Oladimeji Abitogun. So, excuse my French. He's a High Chief. So, yeah, he's going to be here. Also, we're going to have Brother Ben on December 16th. We have my brother and my sister here, Kenny and Lady. And we're going to have Shil on December 23rd. I think this is going to finish the bank. So make sure you are present for every single one of these shows, and of course I'm gonna have my wife on some of these shows in between too. So we have the new book coming out, Number One Red Flag. We can't wait for you to get access to this book. Okay, this book is going to expand out into so much more conversation, but my goal in general with these books is really just conversation. I want to empower people. We want to empower people to really start to not move madly and say they are creating their own rules, but just to understand the game, understand that this is a game, and there's some guiding principles that work across the board, and if you know them, you master them, you can basically determine the direction of your future, particularly from a life and love standpoint. Right? People are predictable. Let's stop shooting ourselves on the legs by saying there's no rules. There are rules to these things. Are you kidding me? Let's not do that to ourselves. You're shooting yourself on the legs, or you're shooting the generation behind you on the legs by saying that, because they're taking it, running to the bank, and they are collecting breakfast left and right. Don't let them lie to you. There are rules. Okay? There are rules. There are guiding principles. When it comes to application, if you master this, at a point you start seeing patterns too. Yeah, but I understand we get tired. Once you collect small breakfast, you just that one is just lucky. Yeah, right. Anyway, not to say we're gonna be here live. Lovely. I want to hear that. I want to see that. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Without any further ado, we do have some stories to cover today. Like I said, today is gonna be a big show. Okay, and yeah, I'll be right back.
Beautiful girl, sparkling eyes, killing time. I found a beautiful girl.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.
All right, welcome back. This first story we want to cover today. Welcome back. Enjoy December while it lasts. Our format is quite different from just bringing guests on. So please make sure you're here for the guest, also to support our guests, to make them feel comfortable, because they have lots of insights they're going to share with us. All right. So with that being said, the first story I want to cover today, let's just take it neat. Let's warm up. Let's do a quick warm up. Let's take it ni ikpele. Shout out to Instablog Nigeria. This one says, you don't need millions to be an intentional lover. Lady says after an encounter with a lover boy. I wonder what they're talking about. Let's see. So there's this post here. It says, yesterday at a salon close to where I was braiding, an Okada man, that means a commercial motorcycle man, stopped to buy a gown for his babe. Okay. Let me say this before I continue. This was supposed to be a part of the announcement. Okay. if you're here, I want to tell you I appreciate you. Okay. I want to say I appreciate Auntie B too, right? It's not easy. Let me be very honest with you for a second here before we continue. It's not easy. If you have a huge platform, when I say huge, I mean anything. Once somebody has over 10,000 subscribers, they start feeling a certain type of way, and rightfully so. It's a lot of work that's involved in this. Okay. And oftentimes they think it's a feeling. They feel somebody's going to pluck their clout away from them. So it's not always easy for them to allow somewhat of maybe possibly an intimidating brand to come and still shine. It's not necessarily something they decide, it's just the way it works. Again, granted, there's a lot of work that goes into it, which is why I always appreciate Auntie B, right? So it's not easy. So when people show up here, please, let's show them some love, right? And but I just want you to know, all right, that content creators are humans like everybody else. Okay, they get jealous. They're always suspicious of jealousy. They think somebody's out to get them. All right, they're just like normal people. In fact, it's worse for them because sometimes they don't know what to do with all that attention they're getting. Okay, so I just want you to let you know, like, I'm too busy. I really don't have time to chase anybody around. Okay, the reality is that I have tons of content. I have content everywhere. Okay, but sometimes it's useful for us to collaborate with other people. Okay, because of the way my life is set up, it's not necessarily feasible for me to be chasing people around. I'm just being honest with you. Okay, so I stretch out a hand gesture. I say, hey, thank you. I edify people, and depending, I might try second, third time. If I don't really have relationship with that person, we don't need it. Let's stay focused. Okay, let's stay focused on what we're doing here. Okay, the good thing about YouTube is that there's something called fair use. We can have any conversation we want. We can react to any video, right? And just out of a place of courtesy, I will always say thank you. I use this person's content, and then we do our own little commentary. And you can come up and have a conversation with me at any point in time. The link, I'm always gonna pin it on the top as long as I remember. Okay, you can literally come up and have a conversation at any time. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there really quickly. That was supposed to be part of the announcement, but I just wanted to let you know what we're doing here. What we're doing is working. The numbers are showing up. Okay, so, and I'm gonna keep doing it. We have a lot of work to do. We're on a journey. So I just wanted to say that really quickly before we continue. All right, with that being said, I'm going to continue reading this letter. All right, and thank you for giving me your listening ears for a second. All right, good. Hopefully you understand. Okay, if you don't understand, just ask me again. And if you ever want to be a part of giving me feedback, you want to be behind the scenes conversations and stuff like that, feel free to join the WhatsApp group behind the scenes. That means you can contact me anytime during the middle of the day. Basically, that's usually what that means. It's at lolaanola.com/WhatsApp. Okay, so all feedbacks are really highly appreciated. Our feedback, there are two types of feedback. There's the numbers. The numbers tell me everything I need to know about how this is working. But also there's some nuances which I can only get from you. Okay, so again, thank you. All right, with that being said, let's get back to this. I'm going to read this to you so I don't blind you. I'm just going to read it. All right, so yesterday at a salon close to where I was braiding, an Okada man stopped to buy a gown for his babe. He brought out his phone to show the seller. Oh, by the way, Auntie B, I will schedule hers. She's going to be here, so I will schedule hers momentarily. I think she's coming back on her way from Nigeria. So I know I do have a message I haven't responded to. So no worries about that part. She's family. Okay. All right, good. An Okada man stopped to buy a gown for his babe. He brought out his phone to show the seller if the gown would fit the babe in the picture, and she said yes. Wait, let me go back. Yesterday at a salon close to where I was braiding, an Okada man, that means a commercial motorcycle man, they have that in Nigeria, stopped by to buy a gown for his babe. He brought out his phone to show the seller if the gown would fit the babe in the picture, and she said yes. Okay, the seller said yes. Of course, sellers will always say that. Of course. Gown was 8K. Okay, that's about $8. He priced it at 6K, and she said that that was the last price. Okay, and he gave her 6K and told her to give him an hour. He'll be back with a 2K balance. Oh, all right. I overheard their conversation, called him back, and offered to balance the remaining 2K. Samaritan, the good Samaritan. And he refused. And I asked him why. He said I shouldn't bother, that it will give him more satisfaction knowing he bought it himself with his own money. Wait, hold on. He gave her 6K and told her 1 hour he'll be back with the 2K balance. I overheard the conversation, called him back, okay, and then gave the 2K. Okay, all right. And he refused, all right? And he bought that he wanted to buy it himself with his own money. He will feel better, I guess. I love. You really do not need millions to be thoughtful and intentional to the people you love. Oh, that's the point. Love. Okay. All right. So I guess that's a good warm up there is, yes, you love a simp till you are tired of dealing with him. What? How does this relate to being a simp? Some people just can't wait to dust. Ego. Well, that's a good point, because that can easily, but the thing is that that's just weird. They have all kind of weird practice in Nigeria, so I don't know if I can judge him too much. Yes, but that's definitely his ego that's confusing him with he wants to feel better. If somebody wants to pay 2K, I don't have to go home and tell my girl that that I didn't pay the full price. I don't have to go home and tell her that. And by the way, I don't mind going home to tell her, you know what, somebody actually paid the balance. I love the clothes, and I don't know what kind of conversation will lead to that, but the point is a gift, right? But clearly that's bigger for this man. More fresh. Hello, welcome back. All right, so, but that's kind of weird. I would just take how much is 2K? $2 or less? Just take the money. What's the big deal? So somebody said, trust me, she will later dump the guy. That's a man saying that. That's a man that has been dumped. That's how they talk. Okay, a man that has been dumped, they can't wait to project their trauma on other people. If this girl is with him right now, that means he's earned that girl now. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Why are you predicting he's going to get dumped? Why? Because of $6? What's the difference between $6 and $8? Oh Lord, this ninjas, man. For a marriage to work, the man has to love the woman more. That is stupid. That's a very stupid ideology. If you ever said that, call yourself stupid. Okay? You don't have to love anybody more, especially if you don't know exactly. Like, how are you measuring that? On what units? On kilogram or kilometer? Which one? What did you say? I just snuck my eye to the side. Let me see. Let's come back. Maybe the Babalawo said he must use his own money. This is Nigeria. You never know. You never know. You never know. Maybe. Listen, there are Babalawos in Nigeria, right? We can't discount that, right? And these Babalawos are telling people, they are prescribing, they have prescriptions for people. We're not talking about if the prescriptions work or not, but they actually have prescriptions for people. So yes, especially a lot of young men these days, a lot of them are falling for this gimmicks because they think they're going to make money. So no, don't worry, you won't collect. Let me see here. Let me read one more comment and then we'll move on to the other stories. Let's see. For a marriage to work, okay, yeah, that's stupid. A man has to love a woman more. Yeah, that's stupid. Okay. You don't even need to be rich to be intentional Nye, 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 nye. This is a quote, okay? The person, and I quote, the person put in a quote, you don't even need to be rich to be intentional, close quote. Nye, 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 nye. But many of you won't even date or treat average men right. That's a person that I've collected shege from a woman. Okay, again, projection. Okay, women date average men literally majority of the time. Literally, that's what the numbers says. So really quickly, come here. If you said something stupid like that, you don't know what you're talking about. The numbers literally show that most people date average people. You don't know what you're talking about. Again, you're talking now. If you're talking about preferences, people across the board have preferences based on their overinflated, whatever they think they deserve. That's normal human behavior too. You can't shut that down. You're wasting your time trying to shut people's overinflated sense of preferences out. That's stupid. People shoot higher. They have to settle for what the reality is at some point. That's just the reality. So the conversations around this type of things are usually as usual. Excuse my French. Tell me in the chat if there's a better language. It's stupid. Okay, I don't know if there's a better language. If there is, teach me. I'm trying to be nice today. I'm just chilling today. Okay, so that is actually the actual nya. Everybody dates someone that's average at some point. Okay, now it depends on what you're averaging to, right? Like exactly what are you averaging? You averaging character? Are you averaging their income? Are you averaging the 2,000 other variables involved in this? I mean, you just like to hear your own voice talking nonsense. This is why you're collecting nyaka in the dating sense. You don't know how to work on yourself. You're always worried about other people are doing. If you are dating average, an average woman, it is what it is. Welcome to the real world. Okay. If you consider that average, and if you are looking for a woman who doesn't settle for average man, step your game up and stop complaining. Jesus Christ, yes, complaining. I got the worst disdain from women when I didn't have much. Exactly, I knew it. I said that earlier, right? I knew it. It's just obvious. Tell on yourself before you actually say the word. You don't have to tell us. We already know. They kept running after big guys that didn't care. Oh my show. Now they somehow care because I don't care about them.
Stop the cap.
You don't care about them. Yeah, right.
Don't care.
Right, yeah, right. Tell your face you don't care. Niroshi. Now they somehow care because I don't care about them, and I'm trying for myself. You need to stay focused on working on yourself. That's what you need to do. Stop comparing yourself to your shadows. It's still you or they. A man will go all out for the woman he loves. I hope the girl appreciates the gift. Okay. If you need to be anything, be a kind and an intentional partner. Okay. All right. This, you don't even need to be rich to be a better lover. Okay. No, you don't. That's the reality. You work with the resources that you have. You work with the cards that you've been dealt. That's how you get more. You don't complain about what you're getting. You look at it closer and you say, this is what I'm getting. All right, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Let me see if I can build on top of this. You first of all say thank you. You stop complaining, okay? She will still break his heart. Say, and go with it. And say, did I ask you to buy me anything? Okay, there's ingrates everywhere in life, okay? There are some people that are just not grateful. It is what it is. All right? If they're not grateful, stop giving. But can you be patient? Wait until it happens first. No, I don't care if it happened to you in the past. So you don't shoot yourself on the legs. Wait until it happens again before you start projecting your past trauma everywhere. We get the message anyway. Yes. Listen, I understand poverty. I understand when you hit like a survivor stage and it's just too much. no, there's nothing, like a complete lack. There are some situations like that, but for the most part, you have enough resources to work with. Okay, you're just an ingrate. You don't know how to appreciate what you got. Okay. All right, let's leave that alone right there. Welcome. We're just warming up. Hit that like button as you're coming in. Hit that like button for me. Share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. All right, we got some more stuff to talk about. I'll be right back.
Beautiful girl, sparkling night, killing light. I find a beautiful girl.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.
All right, I'm looking at Natu. What are you talking about? What did you see? Did you see some kind of post somewhere or something? What are you talking about? You said Prestige fam, come, Tia and her husband are working things out. What do you see that made you say that? Did you see something somewhere? Let me know before I move on to the next story. Did you see something? You see something? Oh wow. People are getting promoted everywhere in Nigeria. I heard. She said, yup to yup. What did you see now? Check my WhatsApp. This woman. Send it to my Instagram. Send it to my Instagram. I can't check WhatsApp right now because I'm using the 4:4 camera. Send it to my Instagram. All right. So let's do this really quickly. The next story that we have here, I want to laugh small. Allow me to laugh small, if you don't mind. I want to laugh a little bit. Okay. All right. So there was this in my feed yesterday, and whenever I see this, obviously my prediction about Will Smith and the wife has been long-term commit. They're not going anywhere. I've been saying that forever, But the social media world, they can't wait until one day where they will get a news that these two are no longer together. The internet cannot wait. That's the reality, okay? Which is what they knew, which is why she came out and said to the whole world that we've been separated for 7 years. And then everybody took that news and helped her promote the book. Even after they helped her promote the book, they came back and were so angry. They said the book is not selling. Even the book is top 3 on a major platform. They say the book is not selling, right? So that's the internet. So anytime when I see them in the feed, I usually just go in the comments just to laugh at the weirdos in the comments, which is a lot of people. Okay. All right. So and in this case, I'm just going to take a few minutes and I'll read some of the comments. But before I go and read some of the comments, can you guess what's in the comments? Can anybody guess what, like the rhetoric, the narrative in the comments? Anybody want to guess before we continue? Anybody want to guess while I read this caption from Bola Alert really quickly? The caption on Bola Alert says, Jada Pinkett Smith reveals that she and Will Smith are staying together forever. Okay. Because the whole world can't, a lot of people can't really comprehend that, and I understand it, Jada Pinkett Smith confirms on the Drew Barrymore show, which I don't know what that show is, that she and Will Smith will remain together despite recent reports of their separation. Okay. I feel like maybe you're and his shadow separated in a way. Yours and the shadow separated in a way in his book, whether they stay together forever or not. Barrymore told Jada, it sounds like you're staying together forever. Then she answers, we're staying together forever. Jada responded, adding, I tried. We tried. Okay. All right, let's see here. Last month, Jada revealed during her book tour that she and Will had been separated for some time. That's what she started with because she knew that the internet would run with it. May God give us the wisdom to be able to interpret the internet's mind. Anyway, telling Hoda Kotba for NBC News that they had been living completely. That's her name, Kotba? That's a different name, I thought. Completely separate lives since 2016. However, the actress clarified that the couple's dynamic in the same interview, saying, like days later, she knew what she was doing, saying they made a promise that there would never be a reason for them to divorce. To the rest, okay, all right. So, the reason why I came here is not because of the news. I don't care at this point. I really don't care about what they decide to do. They can divorce if they want. My prediction is that they're not going to divorce. How do I know? It's like this level of people working on themselves is very rare. How do I know? I'm trying to figure out how do I know, because maybe I can transfer that to somebody else. Let me think. All right. I said it earlier. Human beings are predictable, okay? But there's certain things you have to know. There's certain discernment, I guess. That's not the word. There's just some things that this is, how do I say this? I don't know. I'll keep talking about it. But anyway, the reason why I was curious, I wanted to see the comments, okay? And shout out to, this is one of my sisters in this YouTube platform. She said, Red Lipstick Vibes. She said, we don't care. In my Stephen A voice, right? Stephen A has a audio drop out there where he said, we don't care. We don't care, right? And somebody said, we ride together. Hold on, let me come to the chat 1 second. Okay, good. Nothing. We ride together, we die together. Bad marriage for life. Someone said, can the law arrest her for disturbing the peace? The narrative is that they don't care, but then they keep commenting. These people, you don't care, but you keep commenting. People are confused though.
Are you playing? What type of playing is?
People are confused. They don't care, but then they leave comments. Right? What does that tell you about human beings? We are all confused, all of us. Let me continue here. Our requests to be let out of the group chat are being ignored. Somebody said, I never wanted to be out of someone's business so damn bad. But let me just go ahead and leave a comment to prove that I'm staying out of their business. Shout out to the internet, social media. Somebody said, we don't care anymore. We don't even love y'all the way we once did. Y'all aren't anyone's couple goals anymore. Leave us alone. And this person typed that in all cap, and this is a woman. Now this one is funny. Somebody said, does Will know this? Then this person said, I love this. I read both of their books. Oh, this is a very rare one. I love this. I read both of their books, and we don't know these people. No, you know them more than the majority of the weirdos on the internet. If you read both of their books, we don't know these people, and whatever they share with us is minimal on how they may really feel. Let them live their days out together however they see fit. I'm rooting for them. People need to stop judging, because hopefully everyone will live out how they see fit for their own life and not cater to what everyone feels is right for the next. Yeah, that's clearly somebody who took the time to know what's going on, right? And then somebody answered that person and said, we're not judging. We just don't want to know. Confused. You know, you can literally see something in your feed and just swipe along, right? The faster you swipe, the more the algorithms will not show you the content anymore. Did you know that? Clearly the internet does not know. Somebody said, easier sell to stay together when you can do whatever you want. All right, that's an assumption that they get to do whatever they want. She's tried to do Shazier on this particular point. No evidence.
Explain, because no evidence.
No evidence. People believe what they want to believe, they run with it. That's how it works. But I think they understand that. That's why they sold a whole book starting with that narrative, right? I believe they were separated. I'm just saying they also knew that majority of people are slow like that. I shouldn't say that. That's so disrespectful. Okay, not slow. Majority of people, what's the better word? That's a nicer word to use. I'll think about it. Not slow. That was rude of me. Not slow. Somebody said, hear me loud and clear. In all cap. We don't give a fuck. Another person said, who in the hell wants JADA after all this? Clearly her husband. He open-handed slapped a whole rock star for her. What are you gonna do about that? Right? And lastly, another person said, in my Stephen Hay Smith voice, we don't care. Anyway, I'll be right back. We're just warming up. We'll get to it. We'll be right back. Okay.
Your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One loving up, we done enough.
All right, welcome back. Do you know who this guy is? The guy on the screen is? Anybody know who this guy is? Anybody want to guess who this guy is? Or sorry, do you know who this guy is? Not guess. You know who this guy is? His name is let me see here. Anyway, the headline on the Shade Room says court filing state Dominique Perry alleges SARUNAS Jackson choked her while their daughter was present in 2020. Okay, who is Dominique Perry? Anybody know what that is? Dominique Perry. And who is SARUNAS Jackson? Dominique Perry. Let's see. He. Dominique Perry is let's see. She's an actress, a dancer. Okay. She's an actress and a dancer. Okay. We don't know what she is. We don't care. Right? Okay, we don't care yet. Okay. But let's check out who is SARUNAS Jackson. Okay. So it looks like Dominique Perry might have been in maybe Insecure. Well, she is Insecure. Let me see. Anyway, I don't care. But let's look at SARUNAS Jackson. Who is SARUNAS Jackson? SARUNAS Jackson is also an actor. Okay, 33 years old. A very tall guy, 6'8". Wow. It doesn't look like that in the... Okay, so he's an actor. Okay, 33 years old of age. All right. Let me come to the chat. You guys don't know what this is? Yeah, D-Love. That's Kiki's brother-in-law. Welcome, Chinye. Yeah, that's Kiki's brother-in-law. Human beings have patterns. I'm not saying anything, no. Human beings have patterns. We have a lot more in common than we like to admit. We're all unique. There's no question about that. We all have unique experiences. There's no question about that. But we need to start paying attention to the things that we have in common based off of the way we were raised, what kind of parenting we came up under, what kind of community we came up under, what ward do you belong to, what kind of friends and circle do you keep right now, what kind of content have you been consuming. There are patterns everywhere. This whole world will be a chaos. It will be chaotic, as you said, right? If there are no patterns. There's patterns everywhere. We gotta pay more attention to pattern and stop telling ourselves that to each his own. No. Let me tell you something. If the person right next to you is collecting, based off of circumstances in the environment, there's a small increased chance that you go collect. You're right. There are other variables. At the end of the day, overall, it's unique. But we gotta pay a little bit more attention. We have to pay a little bit more attention to what we have in common, right? Now, I don't know Okay, I don't know what I don't know, but let me just read this caption for you. But this is Kiki Palmer's baby brother-in-law, baby, I'm not sure if it, but brother-in-law. Okay, so this is coming way too soon, way too close. People are conditioned. Why do we say social construct? Because people are conditioned based off of the environment. That's why you need social intelligence. You can't just tell yourself that you're unique. It's not that you're unique, like, oh, your own is different. No, you're right, it's going to be different. But you're literally overlooking some things that we all have in patterns that you can literally know. Once you know it small, you can tweak. Like, we're talking game now. You can tweak your experiences and your results just a little bit extra like that, just because you see this one small pattern, right? So if a person comes from a household where they've seen certain things and some things have been normalized, right? Even though the brothers can have two different personalities, when you look closer, you will see that there's something that's probably still that will very much align. I'm not saying that's the case for him. It's just something I want you to pay attention. This is the reasons why I suggest not just emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence kind of encompasses everything, but particularly social intelligence. Like, don't be a social awkward weirdo. There are patterns. There are patterns everywhere. Chinye say older brother. Okay, older brother. All right, good. So according to this caption, it says, as the custody battle between Dominique Perry and Saruna Jackson over their 5-year-old daughter Zen continues, new details have emerged. According to Radar Online, Saruna has responded to Dominique's recent claims that she tried to foster a positive co-parenting relationship with SARUNAS despite his alleged emotional volatility. That is another phrase right there for your dictionaries. Saruna wrote, it is unclear where Dominique's allegations of emotional volatility and intimidation are coming from. Yeah, I can see, because you're the perpetrator, so you might not be able to see. But if I were you, Saruna, I will flip that to a question. What do you mean by emotional volatility and intimidation? Would you mind elaborating? I will flip that to a question, because that at least puts you in a place where you're open to maybe learning a little bit about how you show up in public, social intelligence, social skills. Like, just maybe you're not aware of how you show up. Oh, let me tell you something. Let me give you a news flash for all of us that we're here right now. We're all not fully aware of how we show up in public. Write that down and take that to the bank. All of us, we're not fully aware. We have a different image in our head, right? Have you ever gone in front of a mirror and they're like, oh yeah, of course it's me, right? Have you ever heard yourself talking on a recording and you're like, that's my voice? We're all not fully aware. We have an idea, but we're not fully aware. And by the way, how everyone receives you is also unique from people to people to people. There's some commonalities. 9 out of 10 people will kind of tell you about you and how you come off. And there will be some similarities. Maybe you should start paying attention to that. Okay. So if I were him, I would flip that to a question. Tell me, what do you mean? What do you mean by emotional instability, whatever terminology they used for you, right? Yeah, like, what do you mean, right? With an open mind. But let me guess, emotional volatility may not allow you to be able to calm down that way. But listen, another day, another conversation. Anyway, my family and I have always welcomed Dominique with open arms, inviting her to family events and showing her love and support in more ways than one. I believe you, bro, but somehow she's not receiving it that way. Something is missing somewhere. Maybe she's lying. It's possible, right? But I will keep an open mind and ask some questions, right? All right. So they've supported her. He added, Dominique has defamed my character to others. Yeah, the Jackpot husbands, they say the same thing. The husbands, where they collect for here, the ones that were born in America, bred in America, children of Americans, they say the same thing. Women, that though they are coconut heads that never want to listen to anybody else, they say the same thing. Somebody is always defaming their character before they actually ask, like, what do you mean? Right? Before they keep an open mind. Well, listen, naturally so, because we all get caught up in our emotions. The whole point of this conversation is just to open your mind a little bit. Maybe you're showing up in a way that you're not aware, right? Especially when emotions are involved, especially when you are involved in a romantic relationship with a person that you trusted with your life, and they decided to capsize the whole boat to protect themselves, making them believe I am an absent father. Okay. Her negative communication with others, including to peers in our industry regarding our opinions of me, have made me fear for repercussions in my career. Maybe you should start asking questions. You know, just the open-mindedness to ask questions doesn't mean you're guilty. It doesn't mean it's your fault. You could be at fault. Okay. But it opens you up to receive. So you can actually improve your skills. Step up your game, right? But when you're close-minded, no one can help you, not even yourself. Right? In a new court filing, Dominique shares, okay? Dominique is now talking, the girl. I experienced emotional volatility, intimidation, bullying, underserved stress, mental and physical abuse. Now that one needs to have a proof of some sort, right? A physical abuse need to have some kind of physical proof, wouldn't you say? Anyway, I don't know how that goes when it comes to the laws. Controlling and narcissistic. You bet it. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. You say I hate my voice on recordings, right? You knew that was gonna come. You knew that the narcissistic word is gonna come. But anyway, she said controlling and narcissistic behavior all over the past 5+ years from SARUNAS and his whole family. And now, when you had the family, I have to look at you sideways. Now, there are some people's families are mad, all right? But the reality is that every family has some level of dysfunction. The fact that she will group all the whole family together make me look a little sideways, okay? The actress also detailed an alleged March 2020 conversation that led to violence. She claimed he got upset following a convo about a person in the industry. Things escalated and SARUNAS repeatedly called her stupid and grabbed her by the throat and started choking the actress. Zen came in the room crying and he let the actress go. She claimed SARUNAS then let her neck go. This is why I say, listen, I don't know what happened between these two. But don't wait until somebody is either accusing you or you have to accuse another person. If a conversation is already escalating to that level, excuse yourself. Okay, let go and let God, right? He was so angry that he had blood coming from his mouth. Maybe he beat himself. Maybe you punched him in the mouth. I don't know. Maybe somebody butt-headed somebody. God forbid. Please, don't find yourself in this situation. Listen, all it takes is anger. Okay? All it takes is anger. When he beat his tongue, okay, that's what happened. So he bit his tongue, right? Well, you can also bite your tongue when you punch somebody in the mouth. But I'm not saying she did that. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm just saying, don't wait until it's anything close to that, okay? Some people say, you never see it coming. You knew when somebody was getting angry. I know you never get angry. You never get angry. You're just like, you're not like everybody else, right? You never get angry. When somebody starts to get angry, you can't have an effective communication with them. They can't hear you. You can't hear them. You're afraid for your life, I bet, right? Why won't you let it go? Like, what logic are you going to give me, right, to say it is okay to stay in a very funky situation? What logic are you going to use to explain that? Go and explain that to the mirror. It's not going to work. Okay, you need to let go if it's that funky and trust that tomorrow will come and everybody will be calm, and you can have a conversation. Dominique demands the court to grant her primary custody. All right. Yeah, These things are undefeated. These stories. Somebody said after 24 hours and no police called, I don't believe shit. Innocent. Okay, so somebody said that. They don't believe her. That person does not believe her. Another person with a verified account, that possibly means they're paying $14 a month. How we never address those leaked Kiki texted apologizing for putting our hands on him. She also wrote it in our book. Okay, so by the way, I don't think we ever addressed that here. Kiki did admit in her book, something like that, reportedly admitted in her book that she put hands on the other one. What's his name again? Something Jackson. I forgot his name. Kiki's ex. Anyway, but like I always say, there are some perpetuated women beaters, and people that are just violent. But I've seen enough to know that. Hold on one second. I'm trying to read this thing. Did she call the police? If not done, tell us about it. If you don't want him in jail, we don't care. Right? If all you want is primary custody, they're saying they don't care, right? But yes, for the most part, is people tossing back and forth. They're tossing back and forth for the most part. Not they want too many terrible situations, of course, that we need to address as well. Some people are just violent. And majority of the situations can be completely avoided by just backing up of each other. Why wait now though? Not justifying shit, but damn man, since 2020 and now coming forward, no matter how many times we explain to these people that the time limit thing, it needs a little bit more deeper conversation than asking people why not come out then. They will never hear you.
You go explain, because no evidence.
They will never hear what you're saying. Why not come out back then? Okay, let me start telling you, so maybe you can ask me why I said that. It's a stupid question, okay? It's a stupid question, ultimately. And that discussion needs to be had a little bit more. But usually when you ask that question, it's a rhetorical question, and you already made up your mind that they're lying, okay? So, if you ever ask this question again, chop slap.
Sorry.
Anyway, cause why all these domestic abuse cases all be black men? A little therapy, please, my brothers, cause this ain't it. Listen, I know because I've also seen men fall to their knees and say, I'm so sorry. I said that would never be me. But that's why I keep telling you, anger is temporary insanity. Don't wait until it's too bad, until it's this bad, right? Don't wait that long. Somebody said, I'm still stuck on T.I. choking King. He really had him like Melvin had Jody. Listen, that boy needs to chop slap.
Sorry.
Listen, that's his father. I'll let them figure that out. Now, cause why all this? Okay, we already talked about that. Let's see. Another verified account say, you choke on food. When a man wraps his hand around your throat, that's strangulation, and it's a lethality marker. That is aggressive. If that happened, that is crazy. Somebody said, lock those ninjas up, and their mama too. Wow. Oh, both of them ninjas. Okay. Brothers supposed to look alike, not beat. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm done with this for now. All right. So what do you think? What's your take on this? What did you learn from this personally? You as a person, what did you learn from this? I'm curious to see if you learned anything decent from this story, okay? Particularly with respect to relationships, domestic violence, anger, right? Narcissism, right? I'll be right back.
Beautiful girl, sparkling eyes, killing thing. I find a beautiful girl.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. We done enough.
All right, why a lot of good ladies are still single? They said good though. Don't forget, they said good. Okay, why a lot of good ladies are still single? Right? I haven't read this yet. Okay, when I see interesting titles, I'm just like, let's save it. Let's see if we can have a conversation. Right? So, but I'm guessing somebody is going to probably attempt to lecture us as usual, right? But let's see. Let's see what they say. All right. It's an Igbo man with a red cap. Chie, your uncles. Chie, one of your uncles is going to lecture us. Before I start to read, hold on. Lesson, it all starts from home. Be careful what your kids see. Beautiful. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Let's see. A good girl of marriageable age may have been pricing herself out of the market by always dressing to kill. Let's say kill, Jerry. No big deal. Riding in the best of cars and living alone in a tasteful, furnished apartment in a world where this is a Kene's uncle, not Chi's uncle. In a furnished apartment, in a world where suitors and their moms feel somehow towards such ladies. Somehow, quotes and quotes. brothers. Hey. What can I do with this kind of comments? Hey. I have a feeling we're not going to get the last of these comments for a long time. For a long time. This is going to get deep and deeper. Hold on 1 second. Oh my God. Lectures everywhere. Everybody get lecture. Anyway. Let me see here. Hold on 1 second. There you go. Hold on. What is this one here? Anyway, let me save that. Anyway, a good girl of marriageable age may have been pricing herself out of the market. You know, the sexual marketplace value, right? By always dressing to kill, riding in the best of cars, right? And living alone. So once you start living that soft baby girl lifestyle, you know, your pool reduces, right? Remember pool. I'm just using the words they might use ahead of time. And living alone in a tastefully furnished apartment in a world where suitors and their moms feel somehow towards such ladies. So if somebody will feel somehow to such ladies, I'm trying to think. Let me see. And the uncle said, he continues, "Dear young lady, what do you think goes on in the mind of a prospective suitor when you always look very expensive, drive expensive cars, and live alone in an expensive neighborhood and in a lush and expensively furnished apartment?" They're asking you young ladies, what do you expect? What do you think goes on in the mind of a prospective suitor? A suitor means somebody who might be interested, right? When you always look very expensive, drive expensive cars, and live alone in an expensive neighborhood. He said you should step your game down. Come and live in the ghetto with us so you can find a husband. And in a lush and expensive furnished apartment. All right. I don't even know where to start with this one. Okay. She said, whenever an argument is escalating, find a way to de-escalate. Yeah, and one of the best ways to de-escalate is to just back off. Some arguments are just too toxic for you to be de-escalating. Just back off of that person. Take some time off. I promise you, heaven is not going to fall out of the sky. So when you come back, they will still be there, more likely. Okay, more likely than none, right? Nigerian men always have advice. Now, wow. We always have advice. That's what I'm doing on this platform here. You know. Yeah. Men with itty bitty tiny winnies. Beta broke. Man, I'll try to understand what he's saying first now. Not to try to understand what he's saying first. We should live like paupers to attract them. Yeah, you know, marriage is the end all be all, right? We want the expensive ones. We don't need your brokers. All right, so the expensive ones are what? Top 10% of the population, right? The top what percentage of let's use America for example, right? What percentage of Americans make six figure? Why don't we ask let's ask Google, right? What percentage of Americans make six figure, ordinary six figure, right? Let's ask. Let me see what let me ask Google, right? Because this issue, what percentage of Americans? Because now I wasn't going to go there, but now it took me there to the money aspect of things now, right? What percentage of Americans? Because Nigerian Americans are Americans, right? Make six figure income. Let's see. All right. Let's look at this. Only 33 as of 2022 U.S. Census Bureau. Only 33% of Americans earned over $100,000 per year. Okay. This means that roughly 1/3 of Americans make six figures annually. This number has been steadily increasing over the past few decades. Why do you think it's increasing? If having enough to spend. Inflation, right? Inflation. Oh my God. And by the way, when you're looking at between the ages of 25 and 44, that's literally like just about 20%. Okay, it's about 20%, you know. So let's have the conversation. Let's take it a little bit deeper. Dilo say, I reject someone like that to be attracted to me. Wahala. The low life either thinks she's doing Olosho or just insecure. Toby and Tribe says that advice obviously stems from a patriarchal mindset which encourages women to downplay their achievements in order not to intimidate men. Ouch. Yeah. For me, that is never the point of leverage. We can't, just like I can't advise men to downplay themselves because they want to attract a certain type of girl. Okomileno, I can't tell people to downplay themselves. That's weird. People that ask people to downplay are weirdos.
Sorry.
How do you place your mouth to ask people to downplay themselves so they can attract love? Even logically, it's not sound. Because we're talking about attraction now. It's not sound. Right? If you have to downplay yourself, we're talking about your self-esteem, we're talking about confidence, we're talking about you're probably going to repel love. Right? We're talking about the nature of human beings. We tend to want what we can't have, right? And you're literally trying to push against it by asking people to tone themselves down when a lot of people already struggle with low self-esteem. I don't even know what angle I want to take this to right now. You know? In Bro Bio's voice, six figures after tax, and that does not include those making below 200K after tax. okay. Like this man will expect someone like Linda EKG to live like a super B. Yeah. Let me just say this, okay? Just let me read the comment again. Dear young lady, I get the point. You want to help, okay? You want to help young ladies get married. You are so concerned in the goodness of your heart, Uncle Ekene Ikenga. You are so concerned in your heart of hearts. You want to help this young lady. And Allah is always misleading these ladies, right? Allah is going to mislead these ladies and they will set up themselves for unrealistic expectations, right? So you know Allah is not going to help them. So you want to help them, okay? A good girl of marriageable age in her prime. Let me help them with their words. In her prime, between the ages of 21 and 27, right? Maybe pricing herself out of the market by always dressing to kill. So this is an assumption that the person dressing to kill is doing it to price herself out. Does she want what you're offering? Because when you say market, the person has to want it. Listen, outside of I'm creating content here, which is obviously public platform, we're building a platform with a library of information, right? Outside of that, what benefit do I get from giving unsolicited advice to people that don't want what the reward is? Think about that a little bit deeper than, okay, they don't want the reward you're talking about, okay? At least they have not expressed that they want this reward, but you're assuming that they want it. It's all cap, Jared. They all want to be getting married. Okay, at least you will wait now as a grown man for them to say it. You're not going to assume. And if their action is aligning with they don't want, won't you believe at least one? Like at least one of these two. It's either they are dressing to repel a certain type of men away, or they don't care about getting married, right? But you will care more than them. Yeah, the advice is not advising. It's a useless, unsolicited advice at best. Riding in the best of cars and living alone in a tastefully furnished apartment in a world where suitors and their moms feel somehow. Those suitors feeling somehow need to work on themselves. Okay? Remember, she hasn't said she wants the suitor as husband. So I can't go from that angle. I have to go from the angle of the suitor who feels somehow to such ladies who are riding down the street, right? Face forward. Go and look for people in your clan. Dear young lady, what do you think goes on in the mind of prospective suitor? There's a young lady who is looking for a husband. Let's be fair to Uncle Ekene Ikenga. Let's be fair to him. There's a young lady who is looking for a husband who will say, you know what? You're right. But this type of people probably also already don't live that lifestyle. But they will probably hating on people that live that lifestyle. So they will find some solace in making sense out of this, right? What do you think goes on in the mind of a prospective suitor when you always look expensive?
Don't care, still don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
They don't care, bro. They don't care. They don't care. Allah, why are you misleading this lady? They don't care. You don't get it. They don't care. The ones that care, they probably don't have this problem you're describing, which is suitors who feel somehow. They probably don't have that problem. I will at least need to listen to them, see what their actual problem is before I give them or prescribe or solicit medicine for them. But I get it. You want to give advice. Let's see. Dila said, remember the story of the woman who hid the fact that she owns the house they're living in from her husband and she was collecting rent from him. It's because of comments like this. Yeah, there are a lot of Nigerian women who do this because they believe they're looking for a husband and they would do, and it's going to backfire. It's going to backfire. It's a bad idea. You don't tone yourself down because you're looking for a husband. Don't do that. What you need to do is work on yourself. It's not sustainable. Is the reason. It's not a sustainable tactic or strategy. Okay, you need to be yourself. You need to be. But there's a way you carry yourself that the right suitor, even if they're not making enough money, there's something we align, right? There's something we give, and something we align, and need to be big enough to not worry about the fact that you make more money. Okay. And I'm yet to speak to any lady. They might say it as a matter of preference, like I want 6-figure or something. But I'm yet to meet a young lady who find a suitor, actual qualified suitor who makes less, and they say, "Oh well, because you're not making 6-figure." Now they might use it as an excuse to push him away because they can't stand him already. But what about if we flip that on the head, and they're using like, he's such a nice guy, he doesn't make as much money, but I want him. What if they flip that excuse on the head, right? Well, like this guy, like he's not making money, he has a future, he has a good head on his shoulder, he's going in a direction that I like. That direction, that's what most women settle for anyway. They like the direction, they like the potential. That's what most people settle for, and that's rightfully so. If they say, "Oh, he doesn't make 6-figure," that you're talking about an Olusho type of girl. Like that's not the person you're trying to talk to. That's a different demographic entirely. You're trying to talk to dear young lady. You're talking to a good girl who may make 6-figure, right? Like she's not going to dismiss somebody just because. It must be because you don't make money. You're mad also, right? It will align with other. There's no one single element that will make somebody be dismissive. It's just she's not feeling you like that. Okay, step your game up. Stop trying to manipulate people into settling for stupid stuff. Okay, I know that it can't work. It will backfire. If a woman tones herself down for you to come into her life, you will end up collecting. Why would you want to put yourself in that? That's stupid. Okay. Yeah, I remember that story, JADA love. Yeah. Chinye says, "Ola, you just reminded me of someone who was introduced to me, and he purposely took a public transportation to come see me. Yeah, that person is instantly disqualified. All right. Yeah, it's weird for a man to be shit testing woman. That's a person who is not sure of themselves. And if you get with that person, you collect. Yeah, it will come back and bite you in the butt. Okay. To come see me so that he can hide that he is well-to-do to get true love. Yeah. I don't care if he's Otedola's son. It's a bad idea. Don't do that. When you find out, say, "Oh, thanks. It's been," especially if you can take care of yourself. Like, it's been nice knowing you. It will backfire, not in the form of money. There's other ways that this behavior will show up. That person will be actively always testing you. They will be actively competing with you every time. And coming from the man's side, it's a recipe for disaster. Yeah, men need to show up being sure of themselves. That's how it works. They need to be sure of themselves. If he's not sure of himself, let it go. Yeah, look for ladies at your level, particularly even mentally, because this statement is more so about the mental state of a person who think like that. It's not even about the money. They camouflage under the money thing. It's easy to point fingers at money, right? But this is a mindset. It's a mindset. Let me see some of the comments here. Wendy says, "It must surely be an Igbo man." Igbo man don't collect. Igbo man, why they do yourself like this now? Why do you do yourself like this now? Igbo man. Always talking about what women should do and not to do. There's somebody said, "Dear 40+ men, why are you not married?" That's a question though. That's a jam question. Let's see. This person said, "Men need to marry each other." Why are you like this?
That is God.
Shame language. Shame language. Okay. Oh, not shame language. Sign language. Shame, insult, guilt need to be right. Shame language. Oh, Bernie. Somebody say, "Were such ladies weary?" The person start with weary. The person start weary. Person say, "Weary. Such ladies are not for everyone. Most especially you. A productive woman is an asset, not your competitor. Go to your village and marry prospective, productive men like us." Wait. This is the man talking. Prospective, productive men like us want our women to excel too. All right, that's my brother. That's what I'm talking about. That's the man talking. I like it. Our women are not for locals. Peace and love. I like that. I was so happy to see that. He deserves a hand. I like that. That's a man with a verified account saying that. Real man loves and appreciates women who are doing and living well. Yeah, I don't know how to create an opposite of that statement. That's just weird. Y'all should just shut up. Always have a million opinions about why women are single. Remember, this person was talking about why a lot of good ladies. He doesn't mean the good, by the way. He's literally trying to call them Molosho. That's probably what he's trying to do. But can't explain why some men are... Okay, that's too much. This person said, must their lives revolve around suitors? This life is short. If you can't afford luxury, please enjoy it. Or if you can afford luxury, please enjoy it. Which kind of talk be this? Happy. Somebody else said, why do men really think that women's life revolves around marriage? So, see, this statement, I would disagree with it, but I don't disagree with it because I know its context. There are reasons why people make such statements, including marriage is not for everyone, including marriage does not have a manual, including love is not enough. I understand there are contexts where those things are made, and sometimes it makes it difficult for me to address some of these issues because of this statement from this kind of man. Makes it difficult for me to address certain issues, right? So everybody is like trying to push one extreme or the other, and they're all collecting at the end of the day. All of them, they're collecting woto. So a girl shouldn't live comfortably or ride a good car after working so hard for it because one man feels insecure. No, it is not insecure. He said somehow, and I quote, and their moms, and their moms feel somehow. Oh my sure. So sad. It's ridiculous. Somebody said prospective suitor sees her and thinks, oh, good, I've seen a self-sufficient lady, and then shoots his shot. If the vibe or what goes in your Sapa striking mind. What's Sapa again? I think somebody was trying to say, what's Sapa again? I forgot now again. Anyway, somebody said, is Daniel Rega the suitor? I beg, date in your class or come out for road. Exactly. Somebody said, when your own daughters grow, make you give them bicycle and keke na pep. They can also live in a tent and look like slaves so they can find suitors. Or jati. Listen, this person deserves is the way men think everything is always about them for me. Clown emoji, crying emoji. My friend, cut away. Now what? Leave women alone. That's what this person said. He said, leave women alone. Listen, you're going to see a lot of people. The reason why this is not going to slide is because some women actually believe that, maybe there's some sense to this. Okay? There's more than enough women who believe that way. Like, yeah, tone it down. Don't be masculine, right? Yeah, that's the wrong point of leverage, okay? The point of leverage is men. A flow is a downstream effect, okay? Not only at the woman's, it doesn't stop at the woman, your children. If you don't start getting this emotional intelligence thing together, your generations will collect. All right. Anyway, I'll be right back. We got a couple of more things to talk about. I'll be right back.
Girl it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.
All right, welcome back. Trigger alert, trigger alert, trigger alert. Who said I didn't want them yesterday? Who was that person? Was it Marriott? Somebody said I didn't want them yesterday. Whoever that person is, trigger alert right now. There's going to be some curses here and there. Okay. All right, so these brothers here, I follow them. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about them. I do follow them. Let's follow, but I don't really watch the video that much. I stumble into every now and then. I used to watch it quite a bit for a while. So the way I consume content is that I will watch a little bit, and then I get tired of it and I move on to something else, because after a while it gets stale, So, but they're still on my radar. And in fact, the gentleman on the left is the one that's scheduled to be with us on Monday night. His name is Steve Williams. Okay, he's the one that talks about game. They both talk about game for men. So this session is actually for the brothers, and I'm curious to know what you're gonna get out of this. Okay, but I love this particular clip because of the dragging. RIP to to Kevin Samuels, of the dragging of Kevin Samuels' legacy and Anton Daniels. Okay, if you don't know Anton Daniels, ask Chinye and Natu. I'll just leave it at that for now. Okay, let me play this video and then we'll talk about it. The caption says, YouTubers like Kevin Samuels and Anton Daniels cannot teach you game. I personally agree 100%. Okay, they will teach you who's to be held accountable and who's to not be held accountable. They might just hold you accountable yourself. Okay, they will teach you what is supposed to be in society. They can't teach you game. Okay, they will teach you moral standards and stuff like that. Shout out to those brothers and the legacy of Kevin Samuels. They're not going to teach you game. They can't teach you game. Okay, when we talk about game, it's a lot more involved in it than common sense, obviously, right? So, and that's why I would love to have this conversation with him on Monday if he makes it. But let me play this video for you. Again, trigger alert, okay? When I say trigger alert, nobody's dropping out suddenly. But anyway, trigger alert.
Say that again.
What is your name and where are you calling from, sir?
My name's Buck. I'm calling from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
How can we help you, sir?
All right, so I was pretty much calling because I have a question. Now, the question is, I'm a guy that can, get women, get into relationships.
All right, so Steve is already shaking his head. Anytime a guy said, I'm a guy, brothers, listen to this. I'm a guy that can get women. You called into a show about game. Okay. All right, you called into a show where it's about teaching men game, and then you start with, I'm a guy that I can get women, and I'm like, yeah.
Stop the cap.
Let's continue.
And facilitating the whole nine. What I found is I started listening to Kevin Samuels, and I started listening to a couple other life coaches like Anton Daniels and whatnot.
Well, go ahead.
He said he started listening to Kevin Samuels and then pump. I need that sound effect badly. Right, that's why you shoot yourself on the legs, brothers. All right, let me tell you something. Let me give you a very bold statement. If you come here with your full chest talking about you listen to Kevin Samuels, what was wrong with you? Right? Okay. It's not everybody that listens to Kevin Samuels that something is wrong with. But when they, with their full chest like that, it's always something to, I listen to Kevin Samuels small, the viral stuff, A lot of men listen to him. A lot of normal, regular men listen to him. But the ones that are obsessed with making it known up front, yeah, there's always something there. There's always something. That message resonates with you for a reason. But anyway, let's continue.
Yes,
I mean, I started bettering my life. You know what I mean?
He said he started better in his life.
Started saving my money, got in shape,
They're
got my
laughing.
body right, and I saw how it made it easier to get more
Oh,
women.
let me make it bigger. Wait.
Now, what I'm
Wait.
asking is how
Let me
does
go
a
back.
man
I have to
who's
start all
able
over.
to get women, get in relationships.
All right, I have to start over. He said it made it easier for him to get more women. Okay.
Sir.
I'm starting all over.
Say that again.
What is your name and where are you calling from, sir?
My name's Buck. I'm calling up from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
How can we help you, sir?
All right. So I was pretty much calling because I have a question. Now, the question is, I'm a guy that can, get women, get into relationships, and facilitating the whole nine. What I found is I started listening to Kevin Samuels, and I started listening to a couple other life coaches like Anton Daniels and whatnot.
Well, go ahead.
I mean, I started bettering my life. You know what I mean? Started saving my money, got in shape, got my body right, and I saw how it made it easier.
He got his body right.
Now, what I'm asking is, how does a man who's able to get women, get in a relationship, women learn to?
At this point, they can tell it's lying. I can tell it's lying. Okay, they're often liars. He said he got his body in shape and all. He made it easy for him to get more women. Luriro.
Stop the cap.
It's a lie. And the funny thing is that they don't understand why we're able to. That's what I mean by game. Social intelligence, social awkward, social. It's not a crime that you have these things, but you got to look at your results and say, hey, I'm not getting the result I'm looking for. There might be something I can't see, right? But they tend to be coconut heads. Dealers about dead. Listen, I don't know. These people, man. Let's continue.
Stay in masculine frame. Because what I've
He said, who's able to get women getting? He said, how should I? This question is, want to learn how to stay in masculine frame once he gets a woman or something like that. Hold on.
Sir.
Say that again.
What is your name and where are you calling from, sir?
My name's Buck. I'm calling up from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
How can we help you, sir?
All right. So I was pretty much calling because I have a question. Now, the question is, I'm a guy that can, get women, get into relationships, and facilitate.
He started shaking his head immediately.
In the whole nine. What I found is I started listening to Kevin Samuels, and I started listening to a couple other life coaches like Anton Daniels and whatnot.
He said he started listening to other coaches like Anton Daniels.
Well, go ahead.
I mean, I started bettering my life. You know what I mean? Started saving my money, got in shape, got my body right, and I saw how it made it easier to get more women. Now, what I'm asking is, how does a man who's able to get women, get in a relationship, women learn to stay in masculine frame?
How does a woman who is able to get women learn to stay in his masculine frame? This is what I hate about the terminologies, the psychological terms, the textbook terms. This is what I hate about them. There's always a weirdo who think once they use it, we just believe them suddenly that they have the game. They'll say, if you're so good at getting women, why did you feel the need to rebrand yourself and get your look? I know, right? No, it was after he started listening to Kevin Samuel and Anton Daniels. That's when he started.
Because what I'm...
Wait, hold on. What is a masculine frame?
What the fuck is a frame?
What's masculine frame?
No, that's why you don't get no fuck. That's why women don't get you, and this is why you some sucker shit. I say this with love. I want to listen. I want you to listen.
I mean, first of all, we're gonna talk like, real men with each other, because I get it.
It's a real man will talk with each other. It's trying to police how they talk now. You call into that show. Hopefully you know how to talk on that show. Again, your social intelligence is low. You call into that show, no, you know how to talk on that show. You're going to try to control how to talk. You better be ready for basketballs. Most likely, you're not ready for that basketballs. You're getting caught up in your feelings. Let's go.
So it's not about not getting women. I'm calling about a personal question for myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so caller, hold on. So what is masculine frame? What does that mean?
What is that? What is masculine frame? I know what they mean, but they don't know what they mean. The person that's usually using the phrase, they don't know what they're talking about.
Masculine frame, like, you know, standing on business, not reverting.
That's lame, stupid. It's not what you say, it's how you show up.
Pretty much like what the last caller was saying.
Oh, wait, caller. So if something is in a frame, can I take it out of the frame?
Yeah, you can come out of frame.
Okay, so then does that mean is the frame masculine or the picture masculine?
What do you mean?
If there's a frame, if I have a picture in a frame, you're saying masculine frame. So that means the frame is masculine, not the picture, correct?
I mean, if you want to use that example.
You used it. Yeah, the English is not Englishing. All right, this is this YouTube streets. This is what you find in this YouTube streets. Dilo say, okay, I feel bad for him now. At least he's honest. He's in his feminine energy. He wants to stay in the he wants to stay in the masculine frame. He doesn't want to get back into feminine frame. Yeah, it sounds stupid. It still sounds stupid. I don't know. Oh Lord. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you said masculine frame. So that means the frame. That means that you're not masculine.
All right. The name of this guy on the right, his name is LOCARIO, Mr. LOCARIO. He's much more patient than Steve. They have different styles of delivery, but they teach basically the same thing, right? He's trying to help him, but let's see. But at this point, Steve is pissed off, but he's trying to teach essentially.
Could be men, correct?
So caller, that means that you're not masculine. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Not a man. Let me ask you a question. If I want to be a lawyer, do I go to a cook to learn? Do I go?
All right, those are shots fired at Anton Daniels and Kevin Samuels. I agree with him.
So then, why the fuck are you going to two motherfuckers that don't have game trying to teach you some game?
Ouch.
They're teaching you how to get your finances. That's not game.
That's it. Money is not game.
That's teach you how to be financially free. That has nothing to do with the game, sir. So that's strike.
I mean, I don't. But that's the thing. I don't need games. I already got game. Like, that's what I'm saying.
He said he doesn't need game. He already got game. Okay.
Wait. So hold on. So how old are you, caller?
Brothers, how many of you are watching this video and you said you don't need game? Say it in the comments. When you're watching replay later, you'll tell me you don't need game. Tell me in the comment that you don't need game. Say it with your full chest. Okay. Let's keep going.
I'm 39.
39. Okay.
It's 39 years old.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. These women that you're getting, how did you get them? Give us an example.
Oh my
god. Well, because I'm like old school, I don't really go online or nothing, so I cold approach.
He cold approach, another terminology. Okay, this person that's read too much books than put themselves out there to actually have experience. That's what you're hearing. You're hearing a 39-year-old man that refused to put himself out there and get a few rejections so he can have some experience. But he's read a lot of books. Okay, he's definitely read The Rational Male, which is where they talk about masculine frame. He's been reading books about dating. Okay, he's been watching a lot of YouTube videos about dating, which there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But he's refused to get the help he needs at a personal level. And this is what it looks like. We can tell. Okay, all you have to do is open your mouth on audio, and we can tell. And if it's real life, all you have to do is walk into a room. We could tell. It's the way you carry yourself.
Somewhere, you know, I go up to a lady, let her know she's beautiful, or I'm feeling her.
Oh my god.
You know, we may go out somewhere.
Now it's narrating how he toasts women.
Hang out.
Wait, go out where? Go out where? Tell us the last 2 dates you went on.
This can't be real.
Good question. Specifics.
The last 2 dates I've been on. Well, I'm currently in a relationship, so that wouldn't really count.
Okay, so how long you been with your girl?
He's not judging him. How long have you been with your girl?
Going on 4 months.
4 months. So you met this woman 4 months ago?
Well, I met her in January, but we made it official in June.
So you was only with a woman for 6 months and you made her your girlfriend?
Well, I actually had 2 women.
Now he has to prove his point. First of all, I don't see anything wrong with making the girl you met 6 months your girlfriend. 6 months is a long time ago. But why can't he say with his full chest like, yes, she's been my girlfriend for 6 months? You know why? Because he's not sure of himself. He has to shalaye himself. He has to explain himself to them. He's shaking his boots right now.
I was like in a poly situation.
Okay.
He just said poly situation with it.
So you made 2 women your girl.
He can't figure out how to stay in masculine frame with one girlfriend. He's talking about poly situation. These people, man.
Not be juju be that.
Girl in 6 months?
Oh my God.
Say that one more time.
I said, so you made 2 women your girlfriend in 6 months of knowing them?
I did.
Okay, so what did they do in 6 months to show you they were worth being a girlfriend?
So it was kind of
No, the question is that what did he do to show that he's worth to be their boyfriend? That should have been the question.
like a split with both women. One, she was like more of an emotional pull. So, you know, I like hang around her from an emotional aspect. And then the other one was like, she was super solid. So me and her would probably argue like cats and dogs. But at the end of the day, if we argued or not, like let's say I needed her for something, I could be like, hey, I need you to pick my kid up. Or I need to do.
He said, he told her, I need you for something. I need you to pick my kids up. That's how he's treating one girl. Right?
And we could have a full you know, disagreement or argument. Still
I'm done.
So wait. So you argue with your women?
Fuck no. And emotional. He said he emotional with the bitch and he argued with the bitches and he think he got game.
Yeah, I have argued with women.
You see, with his full chest, I have argued with women. Like, okay, we've all argued with women. But when you're like, you want to use the prove a point, like, yes, I have argued with women. Right? That tells you a lot. Right? That tells you a person who is close-minded, coconut-head, they will never learn. They will try to read books and try to turn it to exact science. It will not work.
The fuck out of here with this dude. Look, let me tell you. Listen.
You see, so hold on. Let me get this right. So first of all, you don't even know me to be talking to me crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let that fly. Cause
bitch, when I raise my hand, you shut the fuck up. You understand me?
I warned you, trigger a lot. Don't worry, it won't come here and do that. But I warned you, okay? Because I'm interviewing, so it won't do that. And there's no calling stuff. So, but some of these people, yeah, these are men. You have to shake them up, okay? Because they have coconut head and they're naturally not open. They're disagreeable. That's the nature of men, and that's why it's very hard for them to learn anything new. Shout out to Uncle Ekene Ikangu. It's very hard for them to learn anything new because they're close-minded by nature. They are disagreeable. So sometimes they need to be confronted like this for them to get it. Now, you don't have to do that. I'm talking about between men. Ladies, you don't have to do that. If you have to do that, it's bad. It's just bad. Okay, it's not going to work.
You shut your
get some information because y'all act like y'all the guru.
Wait, get your next. Nope, we ain't doing it. We're not doing it. You're not calling this show running your bitch ass mouth. You asked us a question. We're trying to tell your bitch goofy ass. Let's look what this bitch motherfucker said. The bitch said that he argues with women and he makes emotional connections with women. The bitch said he learned game from Kevin Samuels and Anton Daniels. The fuck out of here. I say to Anton's face here and in his fucking face, that bitch ain't got no game. Kevin Samuels ain't got no game. The motherfucking bitch said code approaching and frames. Get the fuck out of here.
Code approach and frames.
You ain't got no game. Sitting around here talking about I argue with women and I'm trying to make an emotion. Bitch, shut your fucking dog.
Nah, he said that he had to pick up his kids and he only known this woman for 6 months. That's crazy.
Fuck out of here, man.
How you got a woman picking up your kids and you only know her.
And where are these kids from? Well, he's 39. He's been around. He's been around the block.
For 6 months.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta be careful. And you know what's so crazy about motherfuckers don't have game? If you have all this game, then why the fuck you calling us? You want to know why? Because we gonna know that you don't have game.
Yep,
you
it's
ain't
easy.
got no game asking.
It's not easy for everyone, but it's easy.
That bitch ass shit. Talking about frames and code approaching. Talking
Frame,
about
code,
emotional
approach. Me, I want those guys be using language like code, approach, and frame. That's just stupid.
connections and arguing with a woman. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck argues with women?
All right. I'm going to stop there. Let me just read some of these comments. Let me know your thoughts so far. That's the end of that clip. I just thought it would be interesting for you guys to see what's going on out there. So these are some of the thoughts that are going through people's mind when it comes to this dating scene, right? People are lame. There's a lot of people that are lame and they refuse to learn the game. There's too many people on both sides, to be frank with you, you know. When they're confused, instead of them to admit with their full chest and say, I'm confused, I want to learn something, I want to invest some time to learn how this works, at a nuanced level, they start throwing stupid terminologies around, thinking they can game us. We can tell, you know, we can tell that you're lame. And the terminologies, I'm going to ask you, what do you mean? You're going to have to give me an example, you know. But let me read some of this comment. Let's see if there's any more juice in it. This person, how are you going to take a jab at a dead man? What the F kind of beta male-ish trying to slap a body that can't fight back? Ah, they're coming for them. Why in the F are y'all attacking this dude? We just had questions. What the F is wrong with y'all? That shit is corny. No, it's not. No, it's not. He came there trying to deceive them, so he got. His masculine identity similar to masculine frame is stupid, period. Somebody said, nah, Kevin was that dude and helped a lot of men. See, that's another lame one talking. No shots against Kevin. I don't think Kevin doesn't have game. I think a lot of the people that followed him are weirdos. Okay, that followed him religiously like that, they're weirdos. Nah, Kevin was that dude and helped a lot of men help better themselves. No, I think he actually created net negative, actually, to be honest. That's my observation. Deal with it. So how did you help this guy out? They helped everybody that's watching. Okay, don't go on a show and go and deceive yourself. That some of us will catch you before you stop, before you say one sentence. And sometimes we'll let you slide, sometimes we'll catch you right in the middle of it so you can see what is going on, so you can go back and rewatch it, right? So you can maybe get the help that you need. Okay, you can learn it. You can actually learn how not to be socially awkward. You're 39, it's kind of difficult, but you can actually learn it, you know. Somebody said not being emotional or arguing with women is a narrative you all push. No, this might be a woman saying this. Yeah, this is, yeah, it's not men don't win with arguing with women, period. It's a waste of energy. You're going to lose respect. It's as simple as that. You're going to lose respect for him. He's not going to earn respect. Why? Because he's competing with you. That just makes sense, okay? Now, that doesn't mean you won't make that mistake, but at least you need to be aware that this is the result you will create every time you do that, okay? But the response to the caller was the equivalent of a woman. This is two men talking. You ever been to a barbershop with one woman in the corner before? Okay, go and watch Barbershop the movie, okay? All right, but the response to the caller was the equivalent of a woman arguing and throwing insult. No, it's not the equivalent. It's actually men involved in this. He didn't even get to ask his question. He did ask the question. The question, not only was it, okay, it's a good question, but he was combative with the asking. Welcome, babe. He didn't even get to ask his question. If this question wasn't in line with the current topic, why not direct him to your email or inform him of the bad boy membership like you usually do? No. That was a moment that needed to be cut. Kevin had game, but a lot of his content focused on women. When you pay attention to how he moves, he had game. I would agree with that. That's why I said the followers did not get the message at all. Anton can only speak on how he maintained his marriage with his one wife. Anton has no experience with dating. That's false. Anton is just lame. You can't put the excuse on marriage, okay? So there are married people that are lame. Right? This 39-year-old man has kids, and so it doesn't matter, But that goes to tell you how easy it is to actually attract love. You don't really have to do too much. Just a little bit of awareness will get you what you want. Kevin is a high-value trick that can only teach you how to dress. See assessment, see analysis. Even Kevin said he would go to ARC to improve his verbal seduction game. That's so extra. Yeah. So why would a dude go to this two for verbal seduction game to keep women around? Now here's the thing. Depends on what you're looking to accomplish, right? For example, LOCARIO. If you're looking to be in poly type of weirdo type of situation, go and meet LOCARIO, right? If you're looking to be in marriage, you need to also pay attention to the person you're learning from, right? But again, I think there's some commonalities when it comes to social skills, right? That we can all learn from, Like first of all, don't call into a show talking about I got game, I have no problem getting girls. You wouldn't call into the show if that's the case. You're a liar. Okay. Kevin Samuel wasn't focused on teaching game, or neither is Anto Daniels. That's a good point. I've got mixed stands on this. It's funny, but I don't want to be talked to like that. Yeah, don't call into a show trying to lie too. That's how you don't get talked to like that. How do you learn from your mistakes if you feel like you want to fight the teacher? All those ones are here policing how they teach. Anyway, the point is this. Okay, what is the point, Seth? I think the point is Kevin Samuels and Anton Daniels. How about I leave it right there, and then we'll go to the headline topic of the day. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Let me see. Loud to say, hey bro, get off the mic. Are you talking about the LOCARIO's mic? That mic was loud as shit. Yeah. Let's leave that at that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you watch this video later on. I want to know your thoughts. If you follow LOCARIO, you follow what's his name? Steve Williams, and you feel like, let me know your thoughts about that, But my own personal opinion is that was a moment that some people need to see. If you have to talk about it, there's a chance that you're not sure of yourself. And, just how you carry yourself is usually enough, okay? If somebody is disrespectful to you, you can open your mouth and talk. If you feel some type of way, you can open your mouth and talk. But you need to understand the limitations of words and verbal expressions. Majority of our communications and vibes and energy transfers are non-verbal. So just be aware of that. So maybe you should humble yourself before you approach any kind of situation. All right, with that being said, I want to talk about RYANSHAZIER really quickly, and then we'll round off the show. All right, I'll be right back.
Beautiful girl, sparkling I find a beautiful girl.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.
All right, welcome back. Really quickly, let's do this. So this gentleman and this lady right here, we're talking about this, a report, and I just thought it would be interesting to read it. It's a report on TMZ. RYANSHAZIER's wife accuses former NFL star of cheating, exposes alleged text with woman. Right, and this was this was published yesterday. I think this was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. All right. RYANSHAZIER tells TMZ, Michelle and I have been living apart and are currently separated. As we work through what comes next for our family, I ask for privacy. Right. How do you think the ex responded? Can you guess how the ex responded? Anybody want to guess? Anyway, let me just read. RYANSHAZIER is a liar and a cheater. This according to his wife, who just put the former NFL linebacker on blast by sharing raunchy text messages she claims she sent to another woman. Michelle Shazier, who has been with Ryan well before his career-ending spinal cord injury. In 2017, he had a spinal cord injury. Jesus Christ. Kind of always scared me with the football game. Unleashed on her husband In a since deleted Instagram post on Wednesday, all right, so you know how that goes. Nothing is deleted. Saying a person that loves his family, this is what they do to their family. The wife that has been there for him since day one. All right, let me see here if we can find. All right, I'm just going to share this with you. This is what she posted, right? So there's a screenshot of some receipt here. LOL, do you have time limit on text too? Haha, it's Ryan. Somebody said, haha, I guess this is a lady. Not exactly, only when I'm lawyering away. This is much better. Got you locked in. Yeah, I try to limit myself as well on there. So you're a lawyer and beat writer and a world traveling. How do you have time? The person responds, that's good though. It's just not healthy to be that connected with that world. I love it for meeting people and keeping up with friends, but just not what I'm about, if that makes sense. Some people, it's their whole reality. And I am, haha, I love what I do. I make a lot of sacrifice and don't have much free time, but I def feel my time with things I enjoy most days. All right, and then he replies, yeah, I only show what I want people to see, but I don't so much of my life. Oh, Barry, this is a whole screenshot of somebody's private messages. Let's continue. I'm the same way. As the close friends, some people get a little bit more, but I generally a really private person. Let me read it to you. Let me not blind you. So you just look at this picture so you can see the face of the person talking. We're talking about this young man or this gentleman. All right. He says, that's awesome. What did I do to deserve a little bit more of Caroline? Oh, the toasting is entering. Not got lie. I enjoy. Just curious. Are you back in Columbus? Okay. And this person says, I feel like you just have good energy. Haha. Seems super chill. About your business. I'm all about energy and vibes. Is this one? Would you say this is toasting so far? Is this toasting so far? Anyway. And I just got back. Where do you live? Where do you live at? I live in Pittsburgh, but I'm actually in your neck of the woods today and tomorrow. They're always in the neck of the woods, right? I mean, let's say us. Gentlemen, we're always in the neck of the woods. But just right, we don't just send text messages unless we're kind of like in the neck of the woods, right? Bets, I appreciate it. I feel the same way, yeah. I like just being around great people and being low-key. He's not saying being around her. Come on, it's not toasting. Say being around great people. All right. Are you let's see. I'm not going to lie. One day you post something. Wait. Hold on. One day you post something and I DM and I unsent. LOL. I think I was being cautious. And then he or she these days, I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Oh shoot, are you really? What are you doing in Columbus? And that's 100% my vibe, LOL. No, you didn't. Haha. What? Now I'm curious what you said and what post it was. She's definitely she's sharing some vibes. I'm trying to see if I can make it look bigger so that my eyes will not go blind. Okay, I think I can see better this way. Okay. And he goes, I have a foundation. He has a foundation. All right. Clearly the wife is like, I know what you're trying to do. I have a foundation that helps people with spinal cord injuries. Oh, and it's doing well, but we get a lot of support in Columbus as well. And we're expanding to here. So I'm meeting with the hospital and the school about how we can replicate what we're doing in Pittsburgh. So you had posted a picture. He's trying to explain himself now. You had posted a picture. It was more of your face, but I was gonna, let me see if I can find the continuation here. Let's see. Copy. I'm trying to see. It says it's a screenshot. So feeling, don't lie, it's another one. No skips. It's good so far. Someone told me that antics on high is a first date and date spot and last night. Is that true? Okay. I'm getting confused. Hold on one second. Let me see here. This is what the wife posted. So trying to see if we can make any sense out of this, or maybe she's overreacting. Is she overreacting so far? She took the screenshot. All right. So someone told me. Okay. So oh shit. I have no clue. I don't date much or often enough to know that. So funny though. I was like Miss Rice trying to date me. LOL. And then she goes, I mean, LOL, I know. So my date end up being Braxton. Haha. I love that though. He's great. Yeah, it's the homie. I'll be your date next time. She said I'll be your date next time, or some equivalent of that, whatever it is. He said sound like a great idea, and then love emoji, heart emoji, and all. Is this toasting? This is not toasting so far though. Gotta get you to Columbus more often. The woman is the one dating. The woman is the one toasting him. Oh, very. The woman is the one toasting this. The woman is the one doing this toasting. This guy was just a man who is trying to push his agenda, the foundation, right? And then he goes, you know what I need? Shake my head. You didn't bring a quote. And then she said, I'm glad you like. Oh, I did. It's on my lap. Okay, so and then she shares a picture. And then he goes, shake my head, wear it. And then she goes, I have a zip up on too. Haha. Wait, where are we going with this? And then he goes, hello, you can't change the temp in your office. Okay, so she sent a picture, right? I tried, but it's not working. I'm just all bundled up. I want you on top of me, next to me at my fireplace. She was the one doing the toasting. She was the one who was doing the toasting now. You see what men go through these days.
Oh, beauty.
I tried, but it's not working. Haha. That would be nice. And they said that sucks. Let me see if there's more to this. Maybe I'm still missing something. Because now he's losing his family. Wait, oh. What am I looking at? All right. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. What am I looking at right now? This is part of the screenshot of the text message. Did she send us? She said she's still doing the toasting, by the way. She said, he said I like you a lot. He didn't say I like you. Guess what she said? I like you a lot. LOL. Like, come on, he wasn't toasting. And this girl sent the ultimate guide to blow by blow. What? What is going on? Let me see. Oh, this conversation took a turn. This whole thing took a turn. This whole thing took a turn. And then she sent in pictures. Enjoy some random pics, videos from Mexico. And then the guy said, I wish I have bad memory. Dila, what did you say? This woman is not toasting him. She's buttering him up. Next time he's in town, he will pay her rent. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I can't front. Listen, he said, I wish I have bad memory. Oh, baby. It's okay. Memory is just what I'm good at. You're literally the strongest person I've ever met. I don't know about that, he says. That's what I think, at least. Do you like the pics? The guy said, God damn, I just seen this. And then he's not really shooting straightforward. So we can't claim that he's toasting now, Abby. We can't, right? He said, I'm glad you like. She said, I'm glad you like. Let me see if there's more. The wife has collected receipts. The wife has definitely collected more than enough receipts. Brother, I'm so sorry that you don't collect like this. Let's see. She said, okay. I'm glad she's not tripping though. Wait. Okay, he said something about wife, I guess. She's not tripping though. She seems really cool and fun. Like, I'll be friends with her. Don't they always say that? She ought to be friends with the wife. Oh, Bernie. Oh, Bernie.
Oh, Bernie.
Wait, did they take picture? Like, I look at you. And then he goes, damn. You make up that picture look good? Damn up. You like, what's this? Oh, okay. I can't read that. She's super cool. Oh, that's the wife. He shared pictures of his wife. He shared picture of his wife. But this woman is not backing up. This is all taking a turn. This is all taking a whole different turn than I thought. Anyway. It's too bad because this guy goes shalaye tired. This guy was shalaye tired. That's his girl. They look beautiful together. Damn. Another home in the bottle. Just like that. Just because of one moment. So Michelle, a former college basketball player, that's the wife you're looking at on the screen, who has raised two boys with the pro bowler, posted multiple text exchanges allegedly between Ryan and a woman named Marie. And while they initially start off as casual flirting, things eventually got more intense. In fact, in one screenshot, a text exchange shows the person Michelle claims is Ryan sending links to books titled The Ultimate Guide to Anal Sex for Women and Blow by Blow, a step-by-step guide on how to give blowjobs so explosive that he will be willing to do anything for you. Anyway, infidelity at its finest. Michelle continued in her post. I can't sit here and keep hiding anymore. You can have it. I deserve better. This is Ryan. He's a liar and a cheater. Ryan and Michelle got married back in May 2019. So fresh. He has yet to address the allegations. Yeah, that's too sad. That's bad. All right, that's bad. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. We're finishing right on time. Life with Natu, the nerve, friends with Woo. He shared a picture of his wife. He was trying to be faithful. He was trying his best to be faithful. But that girl. So who's the culprit here? Who's the culprit in your opinion? Who's the culprit with this case? I throw the case into the hands of you guys. The Bale and the Bas, the Yaludi and all this. But what do you think? What are your thoughts about this? Right? What could have been done to prevent this? What's the one single thing that could have been done to prevent this? This man is dealing with spinal cord injury. He's just about his business. Started a foundation. Went to Columbus. It was in the neck of the wood, right? He said, "I like you a lot." He didn't say, "I like you a lot." The girl said, "I like you." What are your thoughts about this, right? Okay, gentlemen, let me talk to you for a second. Yes, one moment like this can destroy everything you care about. Everything, like literally wipe out everything. Like you won't be able to think straight, even business you won't be able to conduct, right? I understand, I'm a man too, but be guided. Okay, that's why you have to be a man on a purpose. If you're imagine if you're a man counting on your righteousness and a girl is sending you all that kind of stuff, a girl that you actually obviously like, can you really keep the cool? Can you control yourself? I'm guessing you say yes. I would say be careful with that. When you see certain things, the scripture says flee, right? It says flee. Don't be smarter than yourself. Don't be smarter than yourself, because that's not a thing. It doesn't exist. You will end up straight in the water if you try that. Okay, don't try this at home. You will end up where should he end up? At least temporarily. Okay, at McDonald's.
You will end up in McDonald's.
All right, I'm sorry that he's going through that. I'm sorry that the wife is going through that, but hey, if you're a man on a purpose, you know this is gonna hurt this bad. Just be guided. Okay, all right. But that's all I have for today, for you today on this show. Tomorrow we start the pre-launch. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Beautiful girl, one night I find a beautiful girl.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.